Hello there, and welcome. Hi guys, and welcome to your voice in the night. I am your host, Duke Doom. So, another week has passed, and boy, do I have things to tell you today. We also have an astounding guest star. Yes, but I'll wait for a while before I tell you more about her. So, have you ever had one of those days? One of those days when everything else goes to shit. Because I've had such a day today, and boy am I tired. What is such a day? One of those days. What is it? Well, I think you will kind of feel that you had one of those days someday, sometime. One of those days are when you walk into the kitchen and stub your little toe on the door. or on the doorstop. One of those days is when you are taking down a plate from your cupboard and every plate falls out. One of those days, is when you're trying to draw something and how, for some unexplainable reason, you just can't draw a straight line, even though you have done it 1,000 times before. One of those days is those days when you're looking for something and you simply cannot find it, even though you are certain it was in a specific place. Yes, because you put it there so you wouldn't lose it. That's one of those days. And my little darklings, I had one of those days today. Hence why I don't wear my usual outfit when I do the Your Voice in the Night, because I simply couldn't find it. Now that's a pretty big thing, to lose both the glasses and the sweater. I'm just happy that I found my blue jetty. She wore blue velvet. I'm sorry about that. And one of those days continues because I had a package of cigarettes because I wanted to take a smoke, because I too want to be relaxed when I do these little videos. Isn't it fun how something that you put right beside you just vanish into thin air? I am actually starting to think there are some creatures roaming in everyone's houses. Gnomes or something like that. That steals your stuff when you are like looking away. But no one likes a quitter, and I mean by quit looking. Because, when you have one of those days, don't give up. Unless it gets too much, then you can just give up and go to bed and just say screw it. You see, one of those days continues because I can't see where the cigarette is with these glasses. Now, I said this before and I'm going to say it again. I haven't given up on doing role plays and other videos, but time is of the essence of late. Today, for example, I finished a 2-meter big store sign that was supposed to have like boats and, artistic things on it. So every time I think about doing a role play, I get so tired that I'm almost fainting. But stay with me, because there will be other videos than this series, even though I will continue. Because I know that at least 100 people like these videos. Have I watched any good videos or movies this week? Yes, I have. Not a new movie, because, let's face it, 99% of the new movies are just crap. I have rewatched an old favorite of mine, David Lynch, Blue Velvet, which stars Kyle MacLachlan, Dennis Hopper, Isabella Rossellini, and Dean Stockwell. And it's an amazing thriller, drama, romance movie that's quite not like anything else that you can see. It has a kind of poetic thing going on with it. It's about a young man, played by Kyle MacLachlan, who finds a severed ear on a meadow outside his house, and he gets drawn into a carousel of madness, sadomasochism, and murder. It has an extraordinary soundtrack by Angelo Badalamenti, I think his name is, and it also has Roy Orbison's A Candy-Colored Clown they call the Sandman, and of course Blue Velvet has songs in it, and it is a dreamy, fantastic movie that just like swallow you when you watch it. So if you haven't seen David Lynch, Blue Velvet, I highly recommend it. Now, games, because I always give you a tip on some games I played during the week. This week is also an oldie, and I have it right here. This is BioWare's Dragon Age Inquisition. Now this is the Xbox, sorry I have it upside down here. This is the Xbox 360 version, which I have played and I have finished it. But I saw on my Xbox Live that Dragon Age Inquisition for the Xbox One was only $7, or less than $7, so I bought it. And it has of course better graphics than the Xbox 360 version, and there are also expansion that was released for the Xbox 360. And let's just say I'm stuck again. I love that game. It's a fantastic game. So if you haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition and you like role-playing game, open world games, or semi-open world games, then I highly recommend it to you. Well, being this is your voice in the night, it's time to go to the guest star of this episode. You all know her for her awesome role plays. She's also a Star Wars fan, just like me. And there's no meaning to hold her secret anymore, because it will be in the description of the video and in the title. Calming Escape, Cassie. Now, she was one of the first ASM artists that I enjoyed, together with like Indigo Stars and a lot of other sweet ASM artists out there. And she never disappoints when it comes to relax me. So, soon we will see her little video where she tells you a little bit about her channel, in case you've been living under an ASMR rock and not seen her or heard of her before. I will of course also link her channel in the description down here. With that said, Christmas is coming up, so I guess there will be some Christmas roleplays in the coming days or weeks. I am thinking about doing a continuation on my Scrooge video that I made a couple of years ago, because I only made part 1. Maybe it's time to do part 2 and kind of link to part 1 in that video. Otherwise, out here on the island, it's stormy weather. It almost sounds like the roof is coming off Old Castle Doom. Stay safe out there, everyone, wherever you are on this round world. And you know what I always say? No, not that. I always say, take care of each other and remember, there can't be any light without darkness. Now I give my warmest welcome to Calming Escape ASMR. I will see you guys in the next video.
Hello there. My name is Cassie, and my ASMR channel is Calming Escape. I made my ASMR channel back in 2012, and it was my intention to make videos so that you, the viewers, could calmly escape from your stress or your anxiety or whatever you had going on in your life. And here we are today in 2020, and I'm still making videos. What can I say about my channel? I am a sucker for roleplays, especially more fandom or nerdy roleplays, I guess you could say. Nerdy. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, and you'll see a lot of Star Wars content, inspired roleplays, or trigger videos for a galaxy far, far away. I also am into different comics and movies, TV show, and I love to pull inspiration from those into a